GIANNI SCHICCHI by Giacomo Puccini. The synopsis is presented by Opera Inside, the online opera guide. The roles. GIANNI SCHICCHI, resident of Florence and newcomer. Loretta, his daughter. Ranuccio, beloved of Loretta, Boazzo Donati's nephew. Zita, aunt of Ranuccio, Boazzo Donati's cousin. Sarah Mantio, Boazzo Donati's notary. 1299 in Florence. Many people have gathered in Boazzo Donati's house. They are his relatives, mourning in hypocritical sympathy for the deceased Boazzo, who lies dead in his bed. Everyone has an eye on the other, and soon rumors spread that Boazzo has bequeathed all his fortune to the monastery. Everyone looks questioningly at Simone, who was once mayor of Siena. He says that if the will is in the hands of a notary, then nothing can be done. But if it is still in the house, there might be a loophole. Everybody is feverishly searching for the document. Ranuccio finally finds it. He hopes that his uncle has bequeathed something to him. The legacy would allow him to marry his beloved Loretta, the daughter of GIANNI SCHICCHI. Everyone wants to tear the testament out of Ranuccio's hands. He finally gives the document to Zita, his aunt, who opens it. Discovering that Boazzo has bequeathed all the valuable goods to the monastery causes great consternation among the relatives. Now the tears are sincere. Everyone is at a loss what to do. Ranuccio suggests to seek advice from GIANNI SCHICCHI. Everyone is outraged and doesn't want to have anything to do with the country bumpkin and newcomer. Ranuccio secretly sends Guradino to GIANNI SCHICCHI to get him. Ranuccio makes a flaming speech for GIANNI SCHICCHI. Yes, he is out of towner. And yes, he is wily. But only he can save them with his cunning. GIANNI SCHICCHI enters the house accompanied by his daughter Loretta. He quickly grasps the situation. Zita wants to chase him and his daughter away. SCHICCHI has only contempt for this people and wants to leave, deeply offended. Loretta and Ranuccio are desperate and see their wedding melt away. Ranuccio appeals to his relatives to trust SCHICCHI, and Loretta asks her father to stay, otherwise she no more wants to live and will throw herself in the river Arno. SCHICCHI's father's heart melts and he starts reading the testament. Everyone gazes spellbound at him. No chance, he mumbles. Absolutely no chance. As he continues reading, an idea comes to him. He sends his daughter away to protect her. She should not learn about the following machinations. He asks if no one else knows anything about Boazzo's death. All deny it. He gives the order to tidy the house and to hide the body. Suddenly there is a knock. The doctor Spinellocchio is at the door. SCHICCHI gives the order to get rid of the doctor on the grounds that Boazzo feels better and he wants to rest. But the doctor wants to see the patient and SCHICCHI calls with distorted voice from the next room that he is already better and he is falling asleep. The doctor should come back in the evening. Spinellocchio praises the progress of science and goes off. SCHICCHI triumphs. The voice imitation was perfect. Nobody understands. SCHICCHI explains the plan. He himself will go to bed and play Boazzo. And then he lets the notary come and adapt the will. Everyone praises SCHICCHI's cunning. The question of the distribution of the inheritance arises. A great quarrel breaks out over the mills of Siena. It is agreed that SCHICCHI should divide the inheritance fairly among the present people during the notary's visit. The women dress him for bed, and each of the relatives tries to bribe SCHICCHI with a few fiorini so that he will give them a nice inheritance. Before the notary comes, GIANNI SCHICCHI speaks a warning word to everyone. In the law is written that a severe punishment is applied for falsifying the will, the loss of the right hand and the banishment from Florence. The notary appears together with witnesses. SCHICCHI quickly goes to bed and the light is dimmed. He calls out to the notary that his hand is paralyzed and that he cannot write, so he has called for the notary. After the notary's introductory words, he dictates the will. The monastery receives 5 lire. When the notary says that this is very little, SCHICCHI only says that otherwise, it would look like that he had a guilty conscience, since the money had been stolen. Everyone approves of this hypocritically. He continues. He distributes the cash and the smaller goods evenly among the relatives. Everybody thanks him kindly. When it comes to the 3 big goods, he bequeaths them to his good and faithful friend, Gianni Schicchi. This causes a big turmoil. Schicchi says goodbye to the notary and chases the relatives out of the house. Ranuccio and Loretta lie in each other's arms and Schicchi looks satisfied at the happy lovers, and please the spectator for extenuating circumstances for his devilment.
www.operaInside.com. All about operas. Learn more about this great opera, with interesting facts and great YouTube videos. Visit us.